Namaskar. My name is Manisai from ECB section bearing roll number 20955804007. Today my topic is to explain about joint moment in generating functions and its properties. The joint moment generating function is nothing but it is the moments obtained for random variables for two or more random variables is known as joint moment generating function. It is the expectation value of the joint functions, that is the g of xy is v to the power of v1x plus v2x. It can be expressed in the form of mxy of v1 comma v2, expectation of the joint function. So from the formula a to the power of m plus n, we get a to the power of m into a to the power of n, like that. E of expectation of e to the power of v1x plus v2y is also written as expectation of e to the power of v1x into e to the power of v2y. Here the v1 and v2 are real variables. They are real values. Mxy of v1 comma v2 can also be expressed in the form of integration wise, like that. Integration of minus infinity to infinity. Here double integration is compulsory because there are two variables included. So that by integrating the joint function with respect to x and y is known as joint moment generating function. And for discrete random variables, the scenario will be different. It will be expressed in the form of probability mass functions. So mxy of v1 comma v2 is equal to the summation of n. How many variables are included, those many summations will be included in the formula. So e to the power of v1 xm plus v2 yn into pxy. This is the probability mass function pxy of xm comma yn. So this is about joint moment generating function. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. So next, when we come back to properties of joint moment generating function, the joint moment generating function properties include it also gives the marginal generating functions from joint moment generating functions. So like this, mx of here the single random variable is included and another random variable is made 0, so that we will get marginal joint functions, generating functions. Mx of y1 is equal to mxy of v1 comma 0. In this, the v2 term is 0. In the next slide I will explain about the proof of this property. Mx of v2 equals to mxy of 0 comma v2. Mxy of 0 comma 0 equals to 1. If two random variables x and y are independent, then mxy of v1 comma v2 equals to mx of v1 into mx of v2. If two random variables are independent, those marginal generating functions will be different. They are multiplied individually. Mx plus y of v mx of v into my of v. This is also same like that. For the moment generating function for n random variables is same like the moment generating function for two random variables. Mx1, x2, x3 up to so on xn. This is the random variable, and here the random variable constant v1 comma v2 comma v3 to up to vn is equals to expectation of e to the power of joint function of for n random variable for n values, e to the power of v1x plus v2x plus v up to so on plus vn of x. Now I will tell about the proof for the properties. From the first property, the proof for the first property is mxy of 0 comma v2. Here v1 is 0 and we include only v2. So we get, this is expectation expectation of e to the power of 0 into x plus v2 into y is equal to expectation of e to the power of v2 into y. So this is for the first property, and similarly when we do v2 v1 as 0, we get expectation of e to the power of v v1 into x plus v2 0 into y. So 0 into y, 0 into something is 0. So finally we get expectation of e to the power of v1 into x when both the joint variables are 0. Proof for that: 0 comma 0. Here we get expectation of e to the power of 0 plus 0 into x 0 plus 0 into y 0. E to the power of 0 is 1. So expectation of constant is nothing but constant. So when two real variables are zeros, the expectation of that variables to the function is 1. So from this we have proved the first property. And when we come back to second property, the second property is when two linear variables are independent, those marginal functions are multiplied individually. For the second and third properties, the proof is same. Let me tell about third property proof. Mx plus e to the power of v of x plus y equals to integration of minus infinity to plus infinity. Here there are two random variables, so we do double integration to the power of v of x plus y fx of fx comma y. So for this, when we do integration, for this is for continuous random variables, we include probability density functions in the integrations by the formula. Let's x comma y dx into dy. In the next step, what we get is by the formula from the basic exponential formulas, something power of m into n can be written as m plus n. So like that, integration of minus infinity to infinity e to the power of vx into e to the power of vy into this term. This will be written here. So by the formula we get, for the with respect to x we get mx of v, and for the next term we get mx of y. So from that we get when two random variables are independent, the generating function for the two random variables is individually marginal functions. So from this I have concluded the video. I hope it will be clear to understand. Thanking you, sir.